The world-class Champions Mile takes place this Sunday, and one horse that stands out in the history of the race is the 2007 and 2010 winner, Able One. Look out for his distinctive black and orange silks carried by the reigning world's best miler, Able Friend, who surpassed Able One in all measures of achievement, and now sets his sights on the Champions Mile. Able Friend can do no wrong this season. He's won 5 consecutive group races, starting with an easy win in the Jockey Club Mile, followed by victory in 3 international Group 1s, the Hong Kong Mile, the Stewards Cup and the Queen's Silver Jubilee Cup. Able Friend's last start was the 1600-metre Chairman's Trophy, a prelude to the Champions Mile. He won, but it was his closest winning margin of all 5 of his wins this season, at only 1 1/4 lengths.
You are pretty much right on what you say. He was a little bit tired the last 100 meters of his last race, but the feel that he gave me in the last couple of weeks was great. I think he's going to come back to this coming race full of himself, and we all know full of himself is going to be right there. I'm very happy with his preparation at this time, better than last time actually. And I'm really looking forward to the race. I know he's going to perform well, and he's going to be competitive for sure.
Able Friend ran second in the Champions Mile last year to South African runner Variety Club. This season he's grown leaps and bounds in ability. Plus there are no overseas rivals, and he's beaten most of the Hong Kong Team Challenge before, with the exception of one, this year's Hong Kong Derby champion, Luger. Luger and Able Friend are both Australian bred, and although Luger ranks lower in both international and Hong Kong ratings when compared to Able Friend, don't forget that Luger has a splendid record of 7 wins and 2 seconds from 10 starts in Hong Kong. Last time out, he easily won the 2000-metre Hong Kong Derby, which shows he's got incredible potential. Luger doesn't know he's rated lower than Able Friend, so he won't feel intimidated. How much of a threat will this strong fighter be now that he's facing Able Friend for the first time?
Obviously, Able Friend's done nothing wrong. He's a fantastic horse and probably the best miler we've seen here in Hong Kong. And he's going to be extremely hard to beat, but he's had a long season. I know he was carrying a little bit more condition at his last start, but he looked as if he may be getting a little bit tired, and if at any stage in the season he's going to be vulnerable, this looks like it might be it. My bloke's coming from a fantastic run in the Derby where he travelled wide with no cover. It was his first time at the distance. He was extremely strong to the line, so John's giving him a freshen up and brought him back to the mile. He's had 2 trials. I rode him in his last trial and he travelled quite nicely for me, showed a good turn of foot, and he feels like he's ready to run a really good race.
The Champions Mile is also a litmus test for our Hong Kong horses that'll soon be travelling overseas. Able Friend's stablemate Dan Excel won the 2013 Champions Mile and the 2014 Singapore Airlines International Cup. After this year's Champions Mile, he'll prepare for another tilt in Singapore.
Yeah, Tom is coming in prep for the Singapore Cup. He's done everything right, looks great in the coat now, minor throat surgery, did a great job at REC in Sydney, and he seems to be thriving at this time. His last 2 runs have been great. Okay, he got obliterated by good old Able Friend one time. Last run was a good run, the jock reported. So from that point of view, we're right on target for the Singapore Cup. This race is going to be pretty tough for Luger and Able Friend, but if he could finish 3rd or 4th in the race, I'd be very pleased going into the Singapore Cup.
Then there's Royal Ascot. It's long been talked about, and now Able Friend has been entered to run in the Queen Anne Stakes on the 16th of June. But first he'll focus on winning his 6th group race in a row, the Champions Mile. A new champion will soon be revealed. The 2015 Champions Mile. Don't miss it. May the 3rd at Sha Tin Racecourse. Witness the birth of a champion.